I now hasten to the more moving part of my story. I shall relate events that impressed me with feelings which, from what I was, have made me what I am.
Spring advanced rapidly, the weather became fine, and the skies cloudless. It surprised me that what before was desert and gloomy should now bloom with the most beautiful flowers and verdure. My senses were gratified and refreshed by 1,000 scents of delight and 1,000 sights of beauty. It was on one of these days, when my cottages periodically rested from labor, the old man played on his guitar, and the children listened to him, that I observed the countenance of Felix was melancholy beyond expression. He sighed frequently, and once his father paused in his music, and I conjectured by his manner that he inquired the cause of his son's sorrow.
What troubles you, my son?
Oh, nothing at all, Father. I'll get it.
It was a lady on horseback, accompanied by a countryman as a guide. I soon perceived that although the stranger uttered articulate sounds and appeared to have a language of her own, she was neither understood by, or herself understood, the cottagers. They made many signs which I did not comprehend, but I saw that her presence diffused gladness through the cottage, dispelling their sorrow as the sun dissipates the morning mists. As the night came on, Agatha and the Arabian retired early. When they separated, Felix kissed the hand of the stranger and said,
Good night, sweet Safie.
One day, when the sun shone on the red leaves that strewed the ground and diffused cheerfulness, although it denied warmth, Safie, Agatha, and Felix departed on a long country walk, and the old man, at his own desire, was left alone in the cottage.
Who's there?
Come in.
Pardon this intrusion. I am a traveler seeking a little bit of rest. You would greatly oblige me if you allowed me to rest by the fire for a few minutes.
Enter, and I will try in what manner I can to relieve your wants. But unfortunately, my children are from home, and as I am blind, I am afraid I shall find it difficult to procure food for you.
Do not trouble yourself, my kind host. I have food. It is warmth and rest only that I need.
By your language, stranger, I assume you are my countryman? Are you French?
No, but I was educated by a French family and understand that language only. I'm going to claim the protection of some friends whom I sincerely love and whose favor I have some hopes.
Are these Germans?
No, they are French, but let us change the subject. I am an unfortunate and deserted creature. I look around and I have no relation or friend upon earth. These amiable people to whom I go have never seen me and know little of me. I am full of fears, for if I fail there, I am an outcast in the world forever.
Do not despair. To be friendless is indeed to be unfortunate, but the hearts of men are unprejudiced by any obvious self-interest and are full of brotherly love and charity. Rely, therefore, on your hosts. If these friends are good and amiable, do not despair.
They are kind. They are the most excellent creatures in the world, but unfortunately they are prejudiced against me. I have good dispositions. My life has been hitherto harmless and in some degree beneficial, but a fatal prejudice clouds their eyes, and where they ought to see a feeling and kind friend, they only behold a detestable monster.
That is indeed unfortunate. But if we really are blameless, can't you undeceive them?
I am about to undertake that task, and it is on that account that I feel so many overwhelming terrors. I have tenderly loved these friends. I have, unknown to them, been for many months in the habits of daily kindness towards them. But they believe that I wish to injure them, and it is that prejudice which I wish to overcome.
Where do these friends reside?
Near this spot.
If you will unreservedly confide to me the particulars of your tale, I perhaps may be of use in undeceiving them. I am blind and cannot judge of your countenance, but there is something in your words which persuades me that you are sincere. I am poor and an exile, but it will afford me true pleasure to be in any way serviceable to a human creature.
Excellent man! I thank you and accept your generous offer. You raised me from the dust by this kindness, and I trust that, by your aid, I shall not be driven from society and sympathy of your fellow creatures.
Heaven forbid. Even if you were really a criminal, for that can only drive you to desperation and not instigate you to virtue. I am also unfortunate, and my family have been condemned, although innocent. Judge, therefore, if I do not feel for your misfortunes.
How can I thank you, my best and only benefactor? From your lips first I have heard the voice of kindness directed towards me. I shall be forever grateful, and your present humanity assures me of success with those friends whom I am on the point of meeting.
May I know the names and residences of those friends?
Now is the time. Save and protect me. You and your family are the friends whom I seek. Don't you desert me in the hour of trial.
Great God! Who are you?
Oh my God! Oh my God! You wretched beast!
Oh.
Get down, sir!